makes the majority of free medicine illegal. They don't have it just as commercial defined, just as purchasing with money. It's whether you donate, share, sell. They have it all wrapped up in that language because they don't want anybody saying, oh, I donated this, I shared that. No, everything.
Yeah. See, that's what I wasn't too clear on.
Yep, everything. They're going to cut it all down. It's a huge clear cutting.
What if we took all our patients and say we got 300 patients? What if we started 100 collectors now? Would that help?
Nope.
Wouldn't do any damn good, would it?
Nope. The only thing that's going to help
What about with it existing the way it is right now? Would that help now if we did that? Say you weren't even going to grow. Just start collectives. That way we at least have some.
No, the collective is very different from a co-op or a registered medical cannabis business, and they want to kill the word collective.
I know they do.
They want to kill the word cooperative. They only want commercial retail, and then they only want a certain select few people to control commercial retail. So this literally takes out a huge amount of the farms that not just California, but everybody has been dependent upon, so it's really drastic, it's foolish, and I think the only thing that we're going to be able to do is kill this bill. There's no way to amend it to make it better. There's no reason to try to do a kumbaya circle with the lobbyists. We just have to go to battle and kill.
Get the axe out.
Yeah, get the axe out.
Because they won't give up their power once they get it. They won't give it,
The thing is, they want all of it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Their hopes up, right? Normal, Dale Sky Jones and that crew has some terrible legislation. We're going to try to do something with the MCLR again. But we've got to make sure that we don't end up with them killing medical cannabis, and that's very, very possible. We got a whole bunch of new people going into office in January. We got a lot of people that turned out in the assembly as well. We are going to have to familiarize ourselves. The minute we find out which committee it gets dropped into, we might have a whole bunch of new people that we've never called before that we're going to be needing to deal with. But I think first and foremost, we need to also not just center on Sawyer Jones. We need to go to our newly elected representative, who's David Chu, and say, hey, we don't like this law. We've got to get him out the gate, understanding that the majority of the community, except for the select few who he's in bed with, so we don't know if he's going to be voting the right way on this, because unfortunately the so-called progressives in this city have really cuddled up to the worst people in our community,
Well, then they're not progressive, are they?
What's that?
I said that's very unfortunate.
Well, then they're not progressive, are
Doesn't
they?
make it feel very sanctuary.
No, it doesn't make you feel very sanctuary. It doesn't give the glow of sanctuary.
So it's the recriminalization of cannabis.
Absolutely.
They found a way to criminalize people and make money.
Absolutely.
The lady told me they were going to pay people for how many people they catch. Meaning that it would be a business.
A bounty?
How many people they catch. Yeah.
So that does kind of pan into this, and part of the reason why the greedy people are so scared is because now they can't run to their friends, the feds, to say, hey, arrest my competitor. Because the Fed doesn't have the money any longer to work for the corrupt people in the cannabis community. So they would love further restrictions.
That's why they said they want to make it private too, because they can attack us easier without the government being involved. They can just pay somebody money at a security agency to come pick up whoever for growing pot. You have 8 armed dudes coming to your house, kicking your door in for marijuana.
Pretty
I can see it now. Camp did the same thing in people's backyards. Why wouldn't they want to do it now? At your house, they can steal more shit from you. And body snatch you. I tell people to
deny people who have been willing to be compliant with the law, set themselves up to be compliant with not only the state law SB 420, but the guidelines from Attorney General Brown, are now going to be told, so what? You're illegal. That guy wants to make money. The lobbyists in the back room, they don't like you because you're not paying them. They want you dead. That's what we're dealing with. So there's no reason for us to approach it as let's amend this, let's work with them. When someone comes at you and says, I'm going to kill you, you have every right to defend yourself and shoot them back, and that's the position that we're in.